Hey, what's up? What's up, man? Hey, once again, it's your man in 100 grand. It's Doc, you know, and just coming from running errands and shit, and a thought came across my mind, like, we hear so much about the Me Too movement and all that, and women being sexually harassed and all that. Um, my question is, can men be sexually harassed? And my answer to that is yes. You know, I'll put it like this: I've been in a lot of jobs in my lifetime that I've worked. I've worked in the medical field for about 15 years of my life. So, the medical field is, predominantly female because you got a lot of female nurses in there and shit. And let's keep it real. Um, in the medical field, if you are a man working in the medical field, let me tell you something. It's gonna be like a playground for you, especially if you're above 6 feet tall, you single. Like I'm above 6 feet tall, I'm single, and all that shit. I ain't no model or nothing, but you know, I meet those requirements. And working in the medical field, I've noticed women in the medical field are so loose because I will be working in ER, be working 12-hour shifts, and I work in different areas of the hospital throughout my career and have access to being around different types of women. And let me tell you something. A lot of these girls that are in the medical field are very loose. They're very loose. Like and they'll be quick to tell you if they're not happy with their man, with their boyfriend or whatever. And because keep in mind, I'm usually seen as the work husband. When I'm working with women in the hospital, and guess what? I've been propositioned multiple times while working at the hospital by women that I've worked with. So talking about, boy, if we didn't work together, I do this, this, and this, and then they'll have like all these little sexual innuendos they do, while we working and all this shit. The shit was crazy. But here's the thing: women can openly do that to a man and get away with it. But yet, with us, we can't sexually harass women. I'm not saying it's right either way. But if you're gonna start some shit like the Me Too movement and all that over women, you need to start that shit for men too. So there's that. What's another time? Another time I was sexually harassed. You know, I was walking through the VA, and it was these two older women that was that said some of the nastiest shit to me, man. Like they, I didn't know these two women from a hole in the wall. Both of these women looked like they were above the age of 55. And, they were saying nasty shit. And, oh, you's a fine young man. Oh, you look like a thoroughbred, blah, blah, blah. That's what the other one said. And I think that shit is funny as hell because I'm like, yo, what if I was out here catcalling y'all like that? Respect is a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. And here's the thing: women think just because they come at you like that, they think simply because you're a man that you're supposed to like that shit. I don't like every woman coming up on me like that. Like, real talk. And like I said, I'm not saying I'm out here fighting away a gang of women with a stick, but there have been times in life where I just felt uncomfortable around some of these goddamn chicks. Like, for example, like another time this shit happened was, like, for example, when I was at a bar one time, And it was these two fucking white bitches, these two older white bitches that came up to me and was feeling all up on me and shit. Like, I'm talking about, I didn't know these two fucking chicks from a hole in the wall. And I had, had this older white chick and her fucking friend, and it must have been ladies' night up there or something. And they was up there feeling all on my goddamn arms and shit, and feeling all on my fucking traps and deltoids and all that shit. And I'm like, these two old white bitches feeling up on me like I'm being sold off in a slave auction or some shit. And they up here talking about some, where you from, blah, blah, blah. Never seen you here, this, that, and the third, old white woman game. And I don't know what it is, but it's like old white women love me for some fucking reason. They love me for some fucking reason. And I don't know why, because, I'm not trying to get with some old ancient dinosaur pussy. I'm good on that. And it had another instance where I was out at another spot and two more older white women approached me. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, they was real racy with the comments, Now, if I was an asshole, I could be out here running game on old white women. Like, real shit. If I was an asshole, I could be out here running game on old white women who got divorced from these rich white dudes. I could be out here running game on them and taking money from them and finessing them. But see, I don't fucking rock like that. You dig what I'm saying? I mean, the shit is crazy. The shit is crazy, man. And then, you got this one time when I was, it was Halloween one year. And I dressed up like the genie from Aladdin. I fucking had on like the genie necklace and the wrist cuffs and all that goddamn shit. And motherfucking, I worked out a lot and shit. And I was like ripped that year. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucking, I had chicks motherfucking whistling at motherfuckers. Had one goddamn woman tell me, "Oh, I know what wish I fucking give if you was my genie." Blah blah blah. Had another woman. She had a fucking man with her. She literally was looking at a motherfucker the whole time she was with her man. Motherfucking, what else happened that night, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, had a girl like grab my motherfucking ass that night. Like. It gets to a point, man, where you really got to start pointing out the hypocrisy and all this goddamn shit, man. Like, real talk. Real talk. Just because I'm a man doesn't mean that, I want you to motherfucking, you as a female, that don't mean I want you all up on me like that. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I enjoy my fucking space. Especially at this age. And I'm like, if you're a woman and you don't respect my space like that, and you all up on my shit and all in my personal bubble, then you need to back the fuck up. I mean, who the fuck raised some of these girls, man? Who the fuck raised some of these women? I mean, sexual harassment towards men is real. I don't know why people think that it's not. But it is. And yeah, man, I mean the shit needs the shit is fucking hilarious, man. Don't bring up no motherfucking movements acting like goddamn women are the only ones out here being catcalled and shit. I'm just saying, especially with these modern day fucking females and how fast and easy that they are. That's all I gotta say about that shit, man. I just had to fucking spill that out, man. Y'all fucking leave your thoughts in the comments, man. It's your boy Doc out. Peace.